mine once in a life, can't be divided ever. I die right by your side, I know we belong together. I will give you time, I don't mind all the lonely nights. Let the days pass by until I feel your hands touch mine. I can feel the fire, burning desire, only you can put it out. I'll tell you now, I will give you time till I feel your hands touch mine. I will give you time, I don't mind all the lonely nights. Let the days pass by until I feel your hands touch mine. I can feel the fire, burning desire, only you can put it out. I'll tell you now, I will give you time till I feel your hands touch mine.
Good evening. It's AEW Double or Nothing, so it is. So, how about for the next 2 hours I play some fat drum and bass and we talk some wrestling?
Tonight we can collide. I'm trying to leave you behind. You're mine once in a life. I'd die right by your side, I know we belong together. I will give you time, I don't mind all the lonely nights. Let the days
So how the devil are you?
I feel your hands touch mine. I can feel the fire, burning desire, only you can put it out. I'll tell you now, I will give you time till I feel your hands touch mine. peace tonight, 'cause nothing lasts forever. I'll pick you up, don't let me down. Whenever you're lost, just turn around. I got you, you got me. When my heart needs a remedy, you're right there in front of me. In your eyes, there's infinity. When my heart needs a remedy, you're right there in front of me. In your eyes, there's infinity. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming clear speakers. You see me mashing up your airwaves. I know you can't get enough of my sound. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming clear speakers. You see me plugging up your airwaves. I know you can't get enough of my sound.
So, Paul Davison, how you doing? I'm really good, cheers mate. Islands Pacifist, hey, how's it going? Come on, let's get some questions going. Q&A, let's talk about anything. Wrestling, talk about Formula 1 today, can talk about my life in general, should you wish. I'm going to play you 2 new mixes I haven't played live yet. This one is called Colours Into Darkness, which my name man, Danny Yates, which, my God, I'm surprised. Oh, he's there! He's right there in the chat now, just as the tune that he hates comes on. Love it! Oh, Mark, why? Because you hate it so much, dude. Because you hate it so much. That's a great question. Islands Pacifist asks favourite book. I have re-immersed myself in books since drinking less, like when I was younger. Lol. I'm a massive book guy, so I've got 2 Kindles and I have a different book on each of them all the times. I wish I could remember what the book on one of them is called. So, my favourite book ever is Lord of the Rings. That's just an easy one. It's dead simple. I read Lord of the Rings at least once every single year, which takes some doing because they're so blooming big. Right now on my purple Kindle, I've got the Harry Potter books actually on the go because I read the first 2, and then I literally went on to the 3rd one, and as soon as I finished the 3rd one, it's straight on to the 4th. So I'm 15 chapters into Goblet of Fire at the moment. I like to have one fictional book and one factual book. So I like reading about history. I like reading about Victorian times and World War II and things like that. So I'd like to have a factual book on one Kindle and a fictional book on one. I read so much. I can't imagine it. Like, so many people, so many younger people just don't read at all, and I just can't fathom how that one works.
People, put your hands up in the air, I know you like it. Don't you fight it, I can see you're high and all excited. Flying through the night, we going up, better hold tight. Go, 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 go. Now we got the style and energy that you desire. Let me see you jump up, come on with me, let's go higher. Climbing up the speakers, we gon' set this place on fire. Go, go, go.
Sean's given me his predictions for tonight. We will go through the card momentarily. Don't worry. I like these predictions. Interesting. I've got to say, I will tell you this now. I don't know much about this show, so I haven't really been focusing on wrestling very much. Really. My grandmother passed away recently. Things like that. It's just made like wrestling's not been the forefront. But I am going to watch the show tonight because my good friend Danny and I are going to the AEW pay-per-view in Wembley in 3 months' time. Something like that. I was saying to my wife when we were walking home, from walking dog, I was saying it's amazing something. The next AEW pay-per-view I'll be at, which is crazy to think of. Nuts.
your shoulders. I will hold you. I will hold you. When the nights only seem to get colder, I will hold you. I will hold you. So let me hold you.
talking then. So, yeah, you're listening to a mix called, fuck's sake, I can't remember the mix name, Colours in Darkness, this one's called. This is about a month ago, and so the second hour of this is going to be my latest mix, which was released this afternoon. This next tune coming up is by Sub Focus, it's called Vibration. Sub Focus is one of the first Dream Boy artists that I ever got into, and yeah, his latest album is fucking phenomenal. Oh yeah.
Somebody make me come alive.
half an hour in almost, one thing. Apparently there's an NXT show tonight. I wonder why they would go up against AEW on pay-per-view, since there's only 4 of them a year and they're widely spread out. That's a very good point, isn't it? I mean, why would you run against them? Just splitting the audience, surely. Although, assuming they're not at the same time, without looking down the frame, yeah, we'll assume they're not at the same time, so not actually splitting the audience per se. Even so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've actually been to 2 shows in one day, various times in person. That's one thing. And even if the second show is the best ever, it's still tiring. So to watch back to, I don't know if I was going to say I don't know if I've got back-to-back pay-per-views in me these days, but I know I haven't got a pay-per-view in me these days. That's why I don't do doing vids anymore. Wikipedia, these matches in no particular order. We'll go with the pre-show. We know that one. So Ethan Page and the Gunn, Austin Gunn and Colton Gunn versus the Hardys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and Hook. There's a 6-man tag team match. If the Hardys and Hook win, Matt Hardy will own Ethan Page's contract. And is that something that's desirable? Oh, he has. Yeah, I'm sure the Hardys will win that one, right? On pay-per-view proper, let's do House of Black, which Malachi Black, Brody King and Buddy Matthews, versus TBA, my favourite tag team. Any ideas who it's going to be? Who TBA are? Is there any rumours or anything like that? Sort of things about, you know, out of the loop is one of those.
Now I think I'm ready, yeah.
My man Paul Davidson's just said he can't wait for the AEW show Wembley also. It's doing crazy numbers in tickets. I was gobsmacked how many tickets they've sold so far. Danny and I got our tickets day one. Literally, I got a passcode thing with my Fight TV. So it's literally in my email box. I literally got onto Twitter and seen something along the lines of, look, if you got one of these, tickets go on sale at 10 o'clock. And I was like, well, I may not watch AEW as regularly as I did once, but I still have a Fight TV account, so let's go have a look. There, and sure enough, is the thing. And I'm like, alright, let's get these booked then. So sending Danny a message, Daddy! Like, no reply. Dude! Fuck's sake, this is massively important! But yeah, when he finally appears, like, guess what we're doing? Going to fucking Wembley, baby! And we've got really good seats. We haven't got, like, near the ring, trust me. But the seats we managed to get, they were £200 a pop. So yeah, they're about, there's a website where you can look on what view you have from your seat. So we'll be like, imagine the entry ramp goes down to the left, go down here. We'll be on this side, and we'll be genuinely not too far up. So we should have an absolutely fucking perfect view. And if you're wondering, yes, if I can find them, I will be taking my WWE binoculars with me. So I've got a bit of a better view. Next up, Jade Cargill versus Talia Valkyrie. Singles match for the AEW TBS Championship. Is it time for Jade to lose the championship? I'm not really sure. Talia Valkyrie. No, I think it's not time just yet. I don't know. Blackpool Combat Club, Bryan Danielson, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta versus The Elite, which ended with Massive Man Jackson and Hangman Adam Page. In Anarchy in the Arena match. Now this one, I as much as I don't watch the product, I do sort of read in reports of it from time to time. And this one sounds like this is the type of match that is going to be ridiculous. And let's be honest, I think personally, as much as I'm normally against this sort of thing, I always believe that the championship match should be the main event. I think this match should headline the show, so they can go fucking crazy. Anarchy in the Arena match, because it's one of the things like whatever. If this is on in the middle of the card or whatever, how the fuck do you follow it? Yeah, so it's one of those like just make this one the main event. So maybe the four-way match for the AEW World Championship, which we'll talk about in a second. Maybe that should be like the third from the top, and have something as a filler in between just to bring the crowd back down. I think this one's going to be ridiculous. I think it's going to be lots of nerd, and I think the Blackpool Combat Club are going to win. Okay, next up, Blackjack. That's the one. I was going to say Battlejack because I'm an idiot. Blackjack Battle Royale. And so it doesn't say much to read this, so we'll bring up on here. So it's Orange Cassidy, right, defending the AEW International Championship. Okay, versus, are you ready for this? This is the Blade, Butcher, Bandito, Commander, Lee Moriarty, Big Bill Morrissey, Avery Daivari, Tony Nese, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Kip Sabian, Phoenix, Pentagon. Wait, whoa, okay, we'll talk about that in a sec. Swerve Strickland, hang on, Swerve Strickland, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Switchblade Jay White, Juice Robinson, Keith Motherfucking Lee, and Dustin Rhodes. That is a lot of people that I was not expecting to see in that lineup. Anyone else thinking that? Holy shit. Now, first things first, I've got to say, I'm going to guess this one's going to open the show. Damn, man. Phoenix Pentagon, Swerve Strickland, Brian Cage, and Ricky Starks in there. I was not expecting any of those. And Jay White. And Keith Lee. Fuck me, rigid. There's 6 or 7 guys in there that shouldn't surely be in a battle royale on pay-per-view? Or is that just me? Is that genuinely just me going, That's a bit... Wasn't expecting that sort of thing. Who the fuck's going to win this one? I mean...
My will belongs to you.
to go with Orange Cassidy to retain, just because there's so much fucking talent in that match. Damn! That's surely a sign that this company has too big a roster if there's that big names in a fucking battle royal, you know? Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. I'm sure on paper, yeah, that's two decent talents, so that should be a good match. I think Jamie Hayter will retain on that one. Then Wardlow with Arn Anderson, must be admitted, versus Christian Cage. He's got Luchasaurus in a ladder match for the TNT Championship. Dude, Christian's 50 years old, or is he 49? So close, you know, the series makes no difference. Damn. So, you know, on paper, this could be rubbish, but on the same time, you know, it could be, I don't know, because surely a match like this, it means either we get a lot of double teaming, or we get Christian bumping like a bandit for Wardlow, which at almost 50 or 50 years old. Hang on. He's 49, fuck's sake. As I say, as near as makes a difference, his birthday's in November, so he's still not 50 for quite a while. But, come on! Still 49, he's not going to be bumping like a motherfucker, is he? But surely, now he's into his third reign as TNT champion even. Yeah, Wardlow's retaining onto this one, surely.
It's one simple rule. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only change forms.
Do you think a brand split is needed? That's an interesting take. I mean, look, they have got a ridiculously bloated roster. I don't think anyone would disagree with that one, would they? What have I missed? So I've got FTR, which is Dax Harwood and Crash Wheeler versus, and this is one of those things that your brain sort of does a double take when you see something like this, doesn't it? Or at least mine bloody doubles, because they say FTR versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? Jeff Jarrett's on pay-per-view and doing good on pay-per-view. Exactly, this is for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, and Mark Briscoe will serve as a special guest referee. That's not overkill enough, look. We've also got Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. We've got Karen Jarrett, Sonjay Dutt and Satnam Singh with them as well, so expect shenanigans. FTR are the champions. Joe, fuck it, ball to it. Jeff Jarrett, tag team champions of the world. Why the fuck not? alright, boss. That's the third comment that you put in 42 minutes of this. Mark, when did you last polish your belt? Not that it was bad or anything, I'm just curious while I wait for my beard to kick in, and I find someone with an interesting look like than your head.
And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly? Then we want to do.
I thought it was going too well. I hadn't made a single fuck up yet, and I've just put the crossfade on the wrong fucking side. Idiot. To answer your question, I give it like a little like this, a little rub over every so often with the cloth. And I haven't polished it for a very long time. Just don't see the point. I mean, it's brilliant. On to you, it probably looks alright, but the strap especially has seen better days. Listen, boys, did anyone watch the video that Jimmy Digital All or Nothing starts at 1 AM UK time, so in 2 hours 13 minutes. Did anyone watch the video that WWE did recently where they went through all the championship belts that they've ever done? Ever done. Two things. The first one is that it was how fucking pathetic is it? They had to put a piece of tape over the F in the WWF. It's like, we know what it says to. We don't have to. We don't have to do that. Like mine, I see. It's a real good one. But the second one, do you know that this little crest here, I did genuinely know this on the Attitude Era Championship, that crest there is the McMahon family crest. I did not know that until I watched that video. It's something new all the time, right?
And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
We haven't talked about the main event. Ugh. Danny says, okay, genuine question. If this belt never existed, what title would be on your wall? That is a good question. Well, long-time viewers of mine will know that I used to have an extensive belt collection. But the one... Oh, hang on.
So real, so why
yeah, it's an obvious one for me. It's the Undisputed Championship. The ones that were introduced in 2002 and led up to 2005 when the fucking spinner came in. Fucking spinner bullshit. Yeah, Undisputed Championship, easy. It was the second belt I bought. It was the first one I fucking sold, believe it or not, when I needed money, because I thought it'd be the most valuable one, and it was the one that I sold for most money by, apart from the signed ones, easily the most money. Yeah, and it's the one that I've regretted selling ever since, literally since the day it was sold. It's been one of those, I really want that one back. A close second would be, I've always wanted the NWA Championship, it's something I never got, you know. Four Pillars match, which consists of MJF, obviously, defending the championship against Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. Hey, this cannot be a bad match, can it? Is it time for MJF to lose the championship? I don't really think it is, do you? So I can't see him not retaining. I really can't. But it's one of those. I don't know if they want any of the are any of the other three ready for the championship. I think is the important thing. I don't think the answer is no, Dan asks, do you think we'll see another exploding barbed wire match in AEW anytime soon after the anticlimactic mess that was the last one? I reckon they could do it at Wembley, would need to do it right if so. I mean, part of me thinks that with an Anarchy in the Arena match, they could do something with exploding barbed wire. It's a sort of it's a sort of nod and a callback to that lame fucking bullshit match that you're referring to. So yeah, I mean, I think of course they could if they feel like they need to do it. I don't know, because it's weird. I think after the damp squib of the last one, it would be a bit hard sell on pay-per-view. Like, buy this match? No. No, why not? Last time was wank. 3 more tracks left of this one, guys, but then there's a brand new mix, only released today. It's called Impossible Dreams, and I put together a really varied and complex set list, and then came up with an hour-long mix that's really heavy dark bass lines and classic Mark B drum DJ Floyd style. It's a really good background mix. This one's a bit in your face at the start, and then it's mellowed out, and I think we'll continue that mellow vibe with this next one. I hope you're enjoying this, guys, because I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving it playing for you.
the start of something that I've waited my whole life for, and I'll do whatever it takes to keep you next to me. We'll make history. I don't wanna waste my life. It's so much brighter with you here. I know you better than I know myself, and you know me better than anyone else. You set my heart on fire, fire, fire. some control of things beyond my reach. And I've been chasing sunrises, wishing I could sleep. Following the moon, trying to find some peace. I caught a glimmer, a flicker in your eyes, of all that could be. So I keep trying to catch the light, trying to catch the light. Like a roll, you hold it up in the light. Maybe we could shine. Light up the sky.
I watched seas glittering down 10,000 years.
Of all that could be. I caught a glimmer, a flicker in your eyes, of all that could be. So I keep trying to catch the light, trying to catch the light, trying to catch the light. Light up the sky.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my Colours into Darkness set. So I'm going to play you 3 tracks in a row now that aren't on the next mix, but work into the next mix, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. These 3, they're great tracks on their own, and they flow nicely into each other, sort of, but I don't like the way they flow into Harmonic Chambers, which is the 4th track in, which is the start of the mix. So I almost re-recorded it the other day. I was like, nah, I'm going to keep it. Anyways, this is my new mix. Like I say, it was released today. It's called Impossible Dreams, and I really hope you like it.
When the sea of faces swallows you up, and whatever you're taking gets too much. When your hand starts slipping away from mine, just know it's only a matter of time till I find you. When you're lost, when you're lonely, and you don't know what else to do, till I find you. When you're lost, when you're lonely, I'll be running all the way to you, till I find you. not have stayed. You're falling out of love with who we are. It's 3 a.m. and I can hear your key turning the door. You can fool yourself every time, but don't expect me to believe the way you lie. You can try to tell me that I'm mad, but you wish you never messed with what we had. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
first track into the second and then play it back into the first, because reasons. It's got to be at least one per set, hasn't there? Because obviously there's a reason why I'm not a world famous DJ, isn't there?